In 2018, the Franklin University Library started the Library e-Textbook Initiative with the goal of enhancing affordable learning at Franklin University by encouraging the use of free library e-textbooks and open educational resources. The goal was to help students by reducing their textbook costs as they sought their education. Since then, the library has had a very robust library e-textbook program. While the program also includes OER, open educational resources, you can see that the number of textbooks used as OER is much smaller than the number of textbooks used through the library. However, even though we only have 26 OER and compared to 243 library e-textbooks used during spring of 2025, you can see that the OER does have a very high estimated savings per book. This is because of the type of courses that tend to use OER, which are higher enrollment courses. The library recognizes that OER presents an opportunity for us to further enhance affordable education by increasing the use of OER at Franklin University. So the library has put together a plan to try to encourage faculty to make greater use of OER. Recognizing that it is up to the faculty to determine what books to use in the course, the library's goals for this plan, even though the overall goal is to increase the use of OER, the library's goals are aimed at items that the library can control. So our goals are first, to raise faculty awareness and knowledge of OER. Second, we want to update on the back end the library's processes so that we can better support faculty who want to use OER. And then finally, we want to advocate to increase student awareness of courses that have zero textbook cost, which is sometimes referred to as ZTC. And this would include both library e-textbooks and OER. Our initial step of this plan was a survey of faculty, which we sent out at the end of fall of 2024 and again at the beginning of spring of 2025. We sent this survey to all 76 full-time Franklin University faculty, and we received 14 responses for an 18.4% response rate. The survey asked some initial demographic questions, then asked about their past experience with OER, and then some questions about their opinions and knowledge of OER. The survey results were fairly evenly mixed between people who had used OER in the past and people who hadn't. One of the questions we asked was their willingness to use OER in the future. Nobody indicated an unwillingness to use OER. 8 of the faculty members indicated they would be willing to use it, and 6 indicated that they were unsure whether they would use OER in the future. We also asked, what their concerns were so that we could know what might be keeping faculty from deciding to use OER in their courses. And the results were indicated, one, the lack of supplemental materials and support such as traditional textbooks was one of the factors that concerned faculty. Another was the view that OER might be outdated or of poor quality. And then there were some other concerns issued as well. So the library, as part of its plan, intends to work on education, communication, and outreach to faculty to raise their awareness of OER. And, informed by this faculty survey, we intend to address their concerns. And in addition to responding to those concerns, we also want to highlight the potential benefits to students that can accrue from using OER. So the next steps for the library's plan will be to create and distribute informational materials on these points to faculty. And one of the things that we do want to highlight are the benefits OER can provide to Franklin University's principals and to Franklin University students, and how these benefits can tie into the university's cornerstone principles of access to education and affordability, student success, and quality. If you're interested in information on the library's affordable learning program, both for library e-textbooks and for open educational resources, you can find it on the library's Affordable Learning at Franklin University guide, which is available online at guides.franklin.edu/affordable_learning. Or you can also contact the library for more information.